Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Brooke and you look lovely today. So, it is Tuesday, August 7th. It is 2:17 p.m. Today I just had to work at the library in the morning, except I woke up and I felt like it was kind of getting in my throat here, and I was like, it'll go away, so I went to work for like an hour, and then I was like, I'm gonna go home because I think I'm definitely getting a cold and sleep instead and hope that it gets okay, which I do feel a little better, especially my ears, but like my throat's still kind of so we'll see how this goes and how this week is going to be, because this week is the last week to complete both of my August readathons, which I'm kind of doing horribly at right now. I did read some yesterday, so I'm going to update on where we are with the reading. So in Every Hearted Doorway, I am on page, hold on, there's not a page, actual page number on this page, 137, and there's only about 170 pages in this, so I'm about to sit down and just finish the rest of this. I'm also still reading Waking the Witch, which I don't think I've read any more since the last update at the end of the last vlog. I'm on page 189 with 2 official chapters left and about 100 to 90 actual pages left. So my goal right now, I'm gonna finish this for sure. I think I'm gonna finish at least one more chapter of this today, and then once I've finished Every Hearted Doorway, I'm gonna go downstairs and evaluate my list for the readathon and make a plan for this week. Hello, so it's now 3:15. It's been almost an hour. I just finished Every Hearted Doorway and wanted to get down some thoughts. At first, I wasn't sure if I was going to love it as much as everyone else seems to. I definitely liked it and the writing was good, but I wasn't really sure how I was feeling about the descriptions of the different worlds that all the kids had gone to. I don't know, it seemed both too weird and too pulled from familiar stuff at the same time. Like, Nancy, the main character, I think of her as the main character. Her world is definitely a play on like the Hades Persephone myth with the pomegranates, and then like Jack and Jill, their world is very much like Dracula crossed with Frankenstein. I like the system of mapping the compass directions that's in here, that world building, and I think by the end I did appreciate it more, and I really like the message of you get to be yourself fully in the world that you go to, and that's why you miss it so much. And so I really like that. And so I think I'm definitely going to enjoy the rest of the books in this series. I don't know if I loved it as much as everyone else seems to, but I definitely really enjoyed it. Hello friends. It is now Wednesday, August the 28th. It is 1:50 p.m., which means this has to be a really fast update because I have to be at work at 2:30, which means I need to leave at 2, and I also still have to eat my food. But I wanted to do an update this morning. So first, reading. I didn't quite finish the chapter I was on in here. I'm close to being done, but I'm now on page 221, so I read about 20 pages yesterday. I don't want to force myself to push through this book when I'm liking it, and when I'm not really feeling like reading it, I don't want to like make it a chore. And I have like 60 pages left is all, and ample time to read that. With ILLUMINAE, I started it last night. I read about 50 pages, and I read about 50 pages this morning, so I'm on page 104. I'm liking it. That's all I'm going to say right now because fast. Then I also updated my TBR some to try and attempt to make it easier to achieve before Saturday night. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but we're going to push for it. We're going to try. So with that, I'm already reading ILLUMINAE and Waking the Witch. I definitely have to read A Curse So Dark and Lonely because it's the group book, and so I was trying to figure out a way that I could also incorporate this into my NEWTS TBR, which maybe I should have done from the first place, but I didn't really want to. But this book is both black under the cover and has a map in it, but you can't double count for the NEWTS. So I took out The Evil Queen for a book that's black under the dust jacket, and I'm going to count A Curse So Dark and Lonely for that. And then I was thinking that once I finish Waking the Witch soon, I'm going to want to start Harry a History, but I have to read them in order. But then I realized I just have to finish them in order, so I'm probably going to start Harry a History at the same time that I start A Curse So Dark and Lonely. And then I replaced The Bone Witch with I'm Not Dying With You Tonight by Kimberly Jones and Gilly Segal, which I think I talked about a couple weeks ago in a vlog. It is the September YA Book Club pick for Barnes & Noble, so I have to read it. And because I have the Barnes & Noble Book Club exclusive edition, there is a map in it, even though it's not black on the cover.
because I would have done either. So this is a shorter book than The Bone Witch, and I have to read it anyway. And so I've shortened my TBR by taking out a book and replacing one book with a shorter book. So I'm hoping it's doable. We'll see what happens. That's my motto. We'll see what happens.
Hello friends, it is Thursday, August 29th. It's 10:07 p.m. I stayed home from work today because I still got this cold. So sorry that I look kind of gross and I'm sniffly. But because I did that, I got to number 1, sleep in. And number 2, I finished the whole rest of ILLUMINAE. That's like all your girl did today. And I think I'm in love with it. It's like Resident Evil in space, sort of. And I love Resident Evil. Like y'all told me it was good. But damn. I was hoping I could at least start something else tonight because I have 3 more like full decent sized books to finish by Saturday night. So I don't really know if it's gonna happen because I gotta work tomorrow morning and Sunday evening. But we're just gonna keep pushing until it's over when it's over. But I don't really have time to start something else tonight. So yeah, I gotta work. And I should sleep since I'm gonna have to go to work probably with this little bitty sniffly cold. I just took a full dose of Dayquil. And then I think I'm just gonna take a shower before I go to bed because cleanliness and also steam is good for the sinuses, and go to bed in clean pajamas because I've been wearing the same clothes all day. And that might be a good, nice start. And then wake up tomorrow as late as I possibly can and go to work for 4 hours and hope that I'm not miserable. So how many books have I read this month? I read Wilder Girls, and then I read Heartless, and then I've read the audiobook of The Mermaid's Voice Returns in this one. We read Ready the Fallen, Every Heart Doorway, and ILLUMINAE. So we're up to 6, which only 5 of those were on my TBR, which is now 9 for the month. And I'm almost finished with Waking the Witch. So I can definitely finish that one, which is good, because that one's like 25 points. If I can finish A Curse So Dark and Lonely, I'll at least finish all the books for one of the readathons. So it won't be 100% a failure. I'm gonna get off here with my gross looking self now, and I'll see you guys soon. Hello friends, it's now Sunday, August 31st. It's 3:34 p.m. So it's the last day of both the NEWTS and the Disney-A-Thon. And I have not read anything since the last time I updated. I made myself go to work yesterday, and then the whole day was trash. I was so tired. I came home and slept for like 2 hours, and then I woke up and still felt like trash, and then I got a horrible headache, and I just, no. And then today I called into work. I feel really drained. I'm like a husk. I'm a husk of a person. But I think it's getting a little better. So I think if I just relax this weekend, working on Monday will be fine. I'm supposed to work a lot next week, but it'll be okay. I hope. ILLUMINAE, it's really sticking with me. It's just like, I really need the other 2 books. I'm gonna have to order them or something. But I really liked it. I had like some weird dreams last night that like, wasn't like actually like I was in the book, but it was like, I don't know, like the same tone, and I think I was on a spaceship or something. I don't know, but it's sticking with me, y'all. I really hoped this week I was just gonna blaze through and finish everything. But the sickness got me down. But right now I am gonna try to at least finish the last little bit of Waking the Witch, so I'm not a complete failure. And I at least finish this one since I'm really close. So I'm gonna do that now. Just chill in my bed, read that. Drink my soda, because my whole life is soda. TBH. Yeah, I don't really know how many clips I even have for this vlog. It's gonna be so short. And I'm gonna talk about vlogging more and what I've been thinking about it. I just watched this really great vlog by Zoe Reeds. It was really good, you guys, and everyone should watch it. Also, I should talk louder, because I noticed in some of my videos when I'm editing, even though I turn up the sound, I'm like mumbling because I'm sleepy or whatever. I've been doing weekly vlog. I did it for the reading rush, and then I've been doing it for these 2 readathons I've been doing this month, but I'm not doing any readathons next month. And I don't really know at this point if I have enough of a viewership that actually cares to watch these. So I've been thinking about if I want to keep doing them right now. Right now I just feel like I do them and then I feel like they're bad. And then when I'm editing them I feel kind of better, but then nobody watches them and I'm like, maybe I should try some other stuff first. I've been thinking about doing like book by book vlogging, if that would be better. And it usually takes me about a week to read a book on a regular basis, I think. Just have like one whole vlog that's about a book and then do a review at the end or something. I feel like those would be more searchable. Real talk. And then maybe try weekly vlogging again at a later point. And now I'm gonna read. It is now 8:22. I just finished Waking the Witch. I was not reading that entire time, so don't think I read quite that slow. I did eat dinner in that time, and I've been like kind of like reading a few pages and then watching some booktube and then going back. But I did really enjoy this book, as I've mentioned several times throughout the month. I think it was really well written. I really enjoyed it. I'm considering maybe tracking down her other book called What is a Witch? Seeing if I'm interested in that. There were a couple other books by a couple other authors that are mentioned in here, either in praise or in the recommended whatevers, that I kind of want to check out. One of them is Witches, Sluts, Feminist, Conjuring the Sex Positive by Kristen J. Soleil, which I know I've seen at work. It is not at my library, so we'll see what I do about that. The other one is Literary Witches, A Celebration of Magical Women Writers by, can I get it on there? This person, whose name I'm not about to try to pronounce. That one is at the library, so I just put it on hold because, number one, witches kind of just interest me and how they relate to women's power and stuff, which is what this whole book is, kind of, in culture and everything. And the book I want to write soon, which I will talk about more eventually at some point, also has witches in it, which is why this is particularly interesting to me in this moment. I'm thinking, I have the graphic novel Phoebe and Her Unicorn, which is a middle grade graphic novel series, and that's the first one, upstairs. I got it from the library, and I've been going back and forth about reading it. I checked it out again because I was thinking about applying for this internship that Andrews McMillan Universal, a new one that they posted in the marketing department, which I then decided not to, but I already had the book, and I'm like, well, maybe I should still just check it out because it seems kind of cute. And, you know, if I don't like it or whatever, I don't have to read the bajillion books that come after it. But I might try to read that tonight just to get another book under it, because I have read now 6 or 7 books this month, which is pretty good for me because I basically generally think to myself, if I do 1 book a week, doing good. And my goal had been 10, which got changed to 9. And actually, one of the books that I ended up reading wasn't in that list. So there were 3 books that I should have read that I didn't get to, but I'm trying not to beat myself up about it. Readathons are supposed to be fun. They're kind of supposed to push you, but they're not supposed to make you, like, feel bad, I guess. And I have been reading this whole month, and I've read some books I really enjoyed, like this one, and ILLUMINAE was really good, and I'm excited to read the rest of the Every Heart a Doorway series, and Heartless was precious. Wilder Girls, my brain is still trying to figure out what the heck that is. My final determination is it's like a masterpiece crossed with a B-level sci-fi movie, which I either love or hate. I don't know. But really the only bad thing was Reign of the Fallen. That was kind of a, that was a mess in the middle of there. But I might read that book tonight because I did sleep in earlier because sick. And I don't think it'll take me that long, so I might just read it, try to get one more book in the month of August before I figure out what I'm doing next month, because I haven't super thought about it a lot. I know I have to read that I'm Not Going to Die With You Tonight book. I have to read that, like, first thing anyway, which I might do an own vlog about that. I was talking about vlogs earlier. I might just do that book in its own vlog so I can at least discuss my feelings about that book, even if no one shows up to my book club. I may also annotate it. I've been trying to decide. I'm really feeling the urge to try annotating, and I think I would really like it, and I want to at least try it. But I wanted to make a video that's like my first time really annotating a book. Like, I annotated books for school before, but never for fun, like just for me. And I think that's a different kind of experience. Plus, when I annotate books for school, I wasn't like super into it. It's kind of just like marking ideas I had for essays and common themes and stuff. So I thought about doing that, which would maybe make my video more cohesive since I'm doing a vlog just about that book. So maybe we'll see if that happens. I will think about that some more. I also need to update the reading trackers before they go offline. Like, I don't know how long they're going to leave them up to get the final results in, so I need to update those for the readathons with ILLUMINAE and Waking the Witch now. But that's where I'm at. I think I'm going to get that graphic novel and check it out. Hello. I have started Phoebe and Her Unicorn. And I wanted to share some thoughts real fast from the first 50 pages because it goes by really fast. Like, it's literally like, how when did I talk to you guys? So literally I'm 8:54 and I went upstairs and talked to my grandparents for a minute, got the book, and came back downstairs. And I've read 50 pages. That's how fast it's going. So first of all, I wanted to show you how cute this unicorn is in her pajamas. What? Cute. Second of all, this is kind of weird because it's kind of a graphic novel, but it's more like a series of like individual comics, like the way that like, you know, the funny pages are in the newspaper where there's just like one page or two pages that kind of go together in like a thread, and then they're just kind of random. And it's like they've kind of put these together in a storyline, but then some of them are just out of nowhere, and I don't know if I like that. I think I'm getting a little more used to it, and some of them are making me laugh now that like the setting has kind of been established with like how Phoebe meets the unicorn and stuff like that. Illustrations are cute. I might like it as I go on. I don't know if I'm gonna like it enough to read more of them, but it might be cute to just kind of see what it is, especially because like children's literature is my passion, y'all. And this is one of the big graphic novel series right now. This one, and then, you know, like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, like Dog Man, Big Nate. Those are all like really popular series, and I feel like this is, you know, the one where a girl is the main character, and that's important to me, as I have been thinking about discussing in some sort of upcoming video that I haven't even started yet, but I've been thinking about. I think it's good for me to read this either way. I will give ending thoughts when I finish it, because it'll probably only take me an hour max. I'm gonna go make some popcorn. So it's 9:56 now. Like I said, it took me about an hour to finish Phoebe and Her Unicorn. I don't think I will be reading the rest of the series, but it was cute enough for this last hour of entertainment, I guess. And now I've given it a try, and now I know what's up. I'm gonna go to bed now and try to get the good sleeps. I'm feeling a lot better, so I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be right as rain, and then Monday I can get back to work. Everything will be great. This is going to be my last vlog clip for a while. I don't know when you'll get to actually see this because I still have to edit last week's vlog. But I got the second week's vlog up, so at least there's that. And for last week I only have like 15 minutes of footage, and I don't even know if I have that much for this week. I don't really know. But I will see you again eventually soon. I have some hauls and things that I want to film soon if I get my act together. Maybe not next week, because like I said, I have a lot of work to do, like at work. Thanks for watching. I love you. Bye.